Good morning, YouTube. Well, actually, it is not really the morning. It's like afternoon now, but I wanted to welcome you guys back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Prep Diaries. I know it's been a few YouTube videos since I've done a Prep Diaries episode, so this is episode 3, I believe. Just documenting my 2023 prep, and I feel like it's a perfect time to do so because I had my check-in day yesterday. My coach responded today with a video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna input a little clip here of kind of, not the whole video, but some things he said. So I will put that right here.
I don't think we make an adjustment just yet. I think we probably do a check-in maybe next week if you want to come to the house in person. Or you know what, it would probably be best if we go meet at the gym because we can do some posing, we can do a check-in, we can do a little video, we can turn that into a series that we meet at the gym once a week. I think that'd be a cool thing for both our channels. Body composition. I mean, this is the most mass I've ever seen on you. Your shoulders are really bubbly, glutes, quads, hamstrings are all really bubbly. Shape looks really good. The only thing missing.
And then what I'll also do too, since you guys just watched that, I'll put my latest progress pictures up here. So one of the things that I really appreciate that he said is that my shoulders have more mass on them than they've ever had before. Because those of you who are new here, my feedback and like my biggest problem as a competitor has always just been having enough muscle. So that's why I took last year to grow. But just keeping you guys in the loop on kind of how my prep is going so far. That is a little update as far as just my progress pictures, and I'll talk more about my prep in this video. But I did want to intro this video, and specifically I'm going to give you guys more updates on my prep and kind of how I'm feeling and how things are moving. But I wanted to talk a little bit in this video about navigating Christmas while being on prep, because today is Thursday and it is December 22nd, and I fly back to St. Louis tomorrow night, which is where I'm actually originally from. I was born and raised in St. Louis, so the majority of my family is all there. Haven't been back in a year, so I fly back there tomorrow night, and I got a few people a while ago that wanted to kind of see how I navigate the holidays while I'm in prep. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that with you guys, because I think that for some, like, going through the holidays while being in a contest prep seems super like lame or super hard, but honestly I have a really good mindset going into it, and I feel like I'm not stressed at all, and I think that's a really good thing, and I'm going to kind of talk about why that is later on in this video. But furthermore, welcome to the video. Thank you guys for joining episode 3 of Prep Diaries, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. So it's the next day, and apparently I failed as a vlogger yesterday. I just did my little intro clip that you guys just saw, and really nothing else. So here we are. It is Friday. It is Christmas Eve, and I am going to obviously continue this vlog. And I really want to continue in kind of talking to you guys and showing you guys like how I'm going to navigate Christmas while being in prep. So I fly back to St. Louis tonight, actually at like 8. My flight's been a little delayed, but at 8 p.m. is when I fly back, which it's actually nice because like I'll get the whole day to just like work, and I'm working right now, and I actually just did a podcast with my good friend Savannah Sharp, and I'll put her Instagram up above. I don't know when the podcast is going to be out, but if it's out by this time, I will also link it below. We did like an Olympia recap, but yes, it is Friday, and I am soaking up the warmth here in Florida. I know I have this pullover on, so it doesn't probably seem like it's warm here in Florida, but it's like 70 degrees, and I'm going home to St. Louis where it is 0, so that will be fun. So basically, yeah, I'm just working today. I'm going to get a workout in. I did my cardio early this morning. I had told you guys a few videos ago that I've been taking the approach of doing fasted cardio, so cardio first thing in the morning before I eat, and not for any particular rhyme or reason. My coach is not, requiring me to do fasted cardio. It's not that fasted cardio is like beneficial or is superior to doing cardio any other time of the day. I just, personal preference for me, I like getting up in the morning, getting it done with, and going about my day. And I really like splitting up my cardio and my training. Like, I've never been somebody who really likes doing all of my cardio at the same time when I go and train at the gym. That makes for a long time at the gym. So anyways, I will take you guys a little along throughout the day. I'm going to talk more about my prep, and I'm going to show you guys. I am packing food once again to go back home to St. Louis. However, I did already talk to my dad, and I was like, hey, can we go to the store tomorrow? And that way I can just get some food there. My dad and my stepmom, I believe last time I checked last year, they had a treadmill, so I'll be able to do my cardio at their house, which is nice. But here's my thing. I am choosing to be in prep. Nobody else is forcing me to be in prep. So one of the things I always make sure of is I don't make it a big deal. I don't make it a big deal for those around me. I'm not like gonna make a huge deal of having to do cardio, having to train, having to eat a certain way. Like, I'm still gonna get it all done, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. I don't need to draw attention to myself because I have to do cardio or because I have to eat a certain meal. Like I said, I'm choosing to be in prep, and my family, they're not forcing me to be in prep. Therefore, they don't deserve me to be like making a big deal out of it, or trying to, I don't know, just like, not that I would complain, but you know what I mean, right? So that's one of my approaches going into the holidays is, yes, I am in prep, but my family, like, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I'm not even going to say anything about being in prep unless somebody asks, right? Because I think that, like, as long as I'm present, I'm in the moment, I am enjoying the holidays, like, that's what matters most. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. I'm going to continue working, and yeah, I will talk to you guys in a bit. So real quickly, I want to show you guys. So the last video I posted was the Olympia, right? And I kid you not, there's this like funny little meme going around that there's an Olympia plague going on, because pretty much like everybody I was at the Olympia with is sick. Now, I, however, knock on wood, have not gotten sick yet. Like, hopefully there is not a yet, but I wanted to show you guys these 2 supplements that I have been taking, and like, I take these all the time, but these are my immune supplements. So I have Immune ST from PE Science, and then I have Aura from Cured Nutrition, and I think I've talked about these before on my channel, but I have a discount code for both companies. It's actually the same, it's just lexiemait. But the reason I'm plugging them is just because, like I said, I definitely think that like having a wholesome diet and just like being healthy in general has a lot to do with immune health. However, especially like in a season like we are now, where there's lots of just sickness going around, I truly believe that this stuff can kind of make a little bit of a difference. Like, especially since I was at the Olympia and pretty much everybody I was with got sick, and I haven't gotten sick yet. I feel like there is something to be said for being on top of my supplement regimen. So I wanted to show you guys these, and then of course I've got my chocolate greens. Not that these really have much to do with immune health, but I did want to show you guys them. I just had them. And then I also wanted to circle back on this psyllium husk, because I showed you guys, I think it was in my last Prep Diaries video, that I was taking psyllium husk and I was actually drinking it, but now I've started adding it into my oatmeal because I'll just like have it later in the day rather than first thing in the morning. And the reason I started taking this is because it is a really good source of soluble and insoluble fiber, and I've heard a few people tell me or just say that psyllium husk really helps them to stay regular with going to the bathroom. And because that's something that sometimes I struggle with personally, I was like, why not? So I got this at Sprouts. I have been taking it daily for like the past, I think, 3 weeks, and honestly I think it is helping a little bit. So wanted to circle back on that. I just got this from Sprouts, but you can get it online as well. Hello friends, so I've got my hair up, which means one thing. It means I am on my way to the gym. Well, almost. I am making some food right now. So my plans are, I'm gonna go to the gym. I am going to train legs. Now, I wanted to talk about this really quickly because normally I don't train glutes / legs on Friday. However, I am kind of rearranging my training schedule a little bit just with the holidays. So tomorrow I am going to train, but I'm going to do shoulders tomorrow. So normally I do shoulders today, but I'm going to do shoulders tomorrow because I know myself, and typically after a long travel day, because I get in pretty late tonight to St. Louis, I'm probably not going to feel like training legs tomorrow. I'm just not. So I am going to push and kind of rearrange, do legs today and then do shoulders tomorrow. Also, I know that my day tomorrow, being Christmas Eve, is likely going to be kind of busy, so I may not have a ton of time in the gym. And also, I don't know where I'm going to train. I'm probably going to train at just like a random gym. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like training glutes and legs, like a gym that I'm not familiar with. So saving shoulders for tomorrow, I'm gonna go train glutes today. And then Normally, actually, Saturdays are rest days, actually, so I forgot to say that. But the reason I am training tomorrow is because I want to have Sunday, Christmas Day, as a rest day. So one of the things I do when I travel is I do try and kind of like change up my training if I need to, you know, and try to schedule rest days when I'm traveling. That way I can just like not stress about it. Now, I've gotten asked before, and I think I addressed this in a few videos before, like how do I find gyms when I travel? And obviously I'm going back home, so I'm kind of familiar with the area, but regardless, when I travel, I always look up gyms in the area before I go. That way I can kind of have an idea of like where I'm gonna go to train, because you know, at the end of the day, this is a lifestyle, and yes, I am in prep, but even if I wasn't in prep, I would still train while I'm there. But I am training glutes today. I'll show you guys what I am making. I've got my air fryer going in the background, so if you hear any background noise, that's what it is. But I'll show you guys what I'm making. It's super, super simple, and then off to the gym we go. Okay, friends, here's what we got going before the gym. So this is definitely not very aesthetic, but did want to show you guys, these are air fried carrots. So I get the little carrot slices in the frozen section at Walmart, and I literally just stick them into the air fryer. Sorry, I don't mind like the water stains in my Tupperware, but I just air fry them, and then they get like, I don't know, they're just delicious. I love them. So I have salt on those, and then I have some cottage cheese, and then I just used this brand because it was BOGO at Publix. Don't mind my gross nails. I'm like pointing out everything now that I see it on camera. And then I am going to have 2 white cheddar rice cakes. I've been on a white cheddar rice cake kick for a while, and then of course I haven't done an energy drink like all week, so I just treated myself today. Love this flavor. And then of course I've got my salt. So I do always like to salt my pre-workout meal because I find that it really helps with like getting a pump a little bit better. So that is one thing I will tell you, if you're somebody who just doesn't get a pump when you train. Now, I'll be honest, when you are very low carb, and like let's say you're deep into a diet, you're probably not going to get a pump very easily. And when I say pump, I mean like when you're working out, feeling your blood rushing, feeling your blood going through your veins. And if you struggle with that, like sometimes it is normal if you are just very low carb. However, if you just like never get a pump, I suggest adding a little bit of sodium to your pre-workout meal, whatever it is, because it will help a little bit with like blood flow, and maybe help to give you a pump a little bit easier. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna let it digest, and then I am going to walk to the gym. Okay, you guys, so I went to the gym a while ago. That's the last clip you saw, and it is currently 7 p.m. Eastern, and I have not left for the airport yet because my flight was originally at 7:55 p.m. And then I kind of expected it would get delayed because of like the holidays, and the weather is not really great anywhere in the country right now. So I was kind of expecting a delay, but it is now delayed until like 10, and I keep refreshing my travel app to get like updates, and like a part of me dies every time because it like just keeps getting set back. But I think right now it's probably like good. I don't think it will get delayed anymore because I'm assuming the flight that is before the one that I'm on is like probably already up in the air, so crossing my fingers it doesn't get delayed anymore. But I've got about 3 hours. I figure I'll just head to the airport now. I live really close to the airport. I'll just get there, sit down, chill. I hope Starbucks is open actually, because I'll get a decaf. That would be like nice to sip on. But I wanted to vlog a little bit when I get to St. Louis. I haven't been home in a year. My dad is picking me up, and I just wanted to like kind of vlog a little bit when I'm there, and then wrap up this video and talk more about like my like how I'm gonna be handling the holidays and Christmas and being around my family while being on prep. Because honestly, I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't even know if my dad knows I'm on prep. Not that like he really needs to know, because I don't act any differently, but yeah. So I guess I'll show you guys when I arrive safely in St. Louis. Hopefully that's today. Hopefully that's before midnight, but we shall see. Okay, you guys, so it has been a day. Well, it's not even the same day. It's like 2 a.m. I made it to St. Louis. I made it home. Yay. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But that whole airport situation, oh my gosh. And I'm not sitting here blaming anybody because, like, it's the holidays. Nobody, like, you know, there's so many people trying to travel right now, right? But I've never seen the airport that chaotic. And I got to the airport, and there were, I kid you not, hundreds of just suitcases laying around the baggage claim area, just from people that like got tired of waiting and left. So I was really worried I wasn't gonna get my my suitcase, but I got it. So I am gonna go to bed because I'm not really tired. I'm kind of running on adrenaline. I am hungry, not gonna lie, because it's 2 a.m. and I finished my last meal like a long time ago. So, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna sleep in a little bit and then I'm gonna start my day. I gotta do my cardio, gotta lift tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve. Gotta do a quick few last minute errands. But yeah, it's okay. We're thriving. Not gonna get a lot of sleep tonight, but that's okay. It is one day. So I will catch you guys in the morning after I get just a few hours of sleep. All right, Dad set up the lovely treadmill in the storage room for me. Thank you, Dad. Or you just kind of took the boxes that were on top of it off. Hey guys, just popping on here to say hello. So I am in my room. I laugh, this is not the room I grew up in, but this is where I always stay when I'm here. But I wanted to show you guys, so kind of showing you guys how I, stay on track while traveling and whatnot. And I really wanted to make this video like a prep update, but also to kind of show you guys how I stay on track throughout the holidays. So I mentioned earlier that like I don't make a big deal out of prep to my family. Like I'm not going to make a big deal about cardio and eating a certain way and getting in my lift. Like I always prioritize family first, and if that means I have to do my cardio or my lift at weird hours of the day, I will. That's kind of why I got up pretty early this morning and did my cardio, even though I went to bed at 2 a.m. But my dad and I just went to the store because it closes this evening since it's Christmas Eve, and I wanted to make sure that I had some food to bring me through tomorrow. So I got a good amount of things. Got some chicken, got some eggs, some yogurt, some cottage cheese, and then I do have a few things I'll show you guys that I got, like pantry items. So I did pick up some of this hot cocoa to enjoy on Christmas. This is the reduced calorie. It's got like 6 grams of carbs per packet, so I figured it'll just be really nice to sip on, especially since it's so cold here. I got my absolute favorite oatmeal, Better Oats. You guys know I love this brand, but the apple and cinnamon flavor is something I cannot find in Tampa, so I always get it when I'm here. And then I got some butter popcorn rice cakes. I got some tuna packets, and then I just got some edamame. I love this as like a snack, and it's pretty high in fiber as well. And then, like I said, I got some chicken, egg whites, and some veggies and stuff in the fridge. But that's what I got. So now it's still early in the day. I'm going to go to the gym because I do have family things the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go get it in now early, get it over the way with. I've got shoulders. So yeah, that's where I'm going to head to, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Hello guys, I am catching the sunlight. That is bright. Okay, so I am in the car, and I am headed into Target because I have to get a few last minute Christmas things. I put in an order for pickup at a store here in St. Louis for some Christmas items, and they didn't tell me that a few were unavailable until I got there, so we're scrambling now. But anyways, I wanted to kind of take a minute or two to just sit here and talk a little bit about a few quick things before I kind of wrap up this video. I feel like it was a little bit all over the place, so I apologize, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and just seeing a little bit of insight into me and prep, traveling, and all of that. You know, last night was very not ideal considering I did not get to bed till after 1, and then I got up early this morning to do my cardio because I didn't want that interfering with the day, and then I knew I would have to work out early in the morning, and I did that as well, but I got it done. And you know, these circumstances, like, they're not always ideal, but at the end of the day, I always say, like, I am choosing to prep. This is not something anybody's forcing me to do. Therefore, I'm not going to make what I have to do for prep a burden on anybody else, especially around the holidays. And one thing that, you know, helps me is I've gotten people that are like, well, how do you prep during the holidays around all the food? But I'll be honest, you guys, holidays to me are not about the food. Like, it's about family, getting to come home, getting to see people I haven't seen in a long time, having good conversation with them. And I think, you know, I'm not saying that food is not a part of the holidays, because I know it is for some people, but I think that in our society, like, we put too much of an emphasis on food, when it's like, really, what are the holidays about? Like, it's about being around the people you love, right? And so I am actually getting ready to go to a Christmas Eve party, well, like, get together with my mom's side of the family. And yeah, there's gonna be food present, but like, as long as I am there, I am present, I am making conversation, like, that should be what matters most, right? It doesn't necessarily matter what I'm putting on my plate. So that is kind of how I'm approaching this holiday season, you know, and at the end of the day, like I said, I'm choosing to prep. Nobody else is forcing me to, therefore I'm not going to make anything I have to do for prep a burden on anybody else, because they don't deserve that. One quick thing I do want to mention is that I mentioned this a few videos ago, but when it comes to my prep, I am now 3 weeks in, and you guys saw a little update earlier on in this video. But Paul Revelia, my coach, we are going to start doing, we think we're gonna try weekly uploads on his channel. I think it'll be on his channel, about the science of bikini prep. So we did a whole series last year when I was in prep, and we're gonna do it again this year, 2.0 version though, because I feel like I have improved a lot, I've learned a lot. So yeah, so subscribe to his channel. Comment below if there's anything in particular you want us to talk about when it comes to the science of bikini prep. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a happy holidays, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.